So how many people died in Wednesday? Let's get to it. She was only in public school for a little bit until these bullies picked on her brother. She goes, nah, man, this is what you're going to get. Piranhas inside their little water polo team. And these are like man-eating piranhas. That's why it's like, did one of these kids die or something like that? Because that's like felony charges. This incident expels her from school, and the camera zoomed up on the kid's butt, so I don't know. Maybe it just ate his butt and he lived. Or it could eat your wang and you could die from that too. But getting expelled seems like you'd be in way more trouble if he died. And I count, like, maybe I'll count the wang, but I'm not counting something stupid like birds died. No, but that's the whole premise. She gets expelled from public school, then forced to go to like a special Xavier school for gifted people where everybody is a mutant and special powers. But it quickly switches to like this monster werewolf whodunit. And it's very cool because it's like a Friday the 13th part 1 sort of first person view. And you go, oh my god, he's just attacking people. It's like a whodunit, and you're like, oh man, they're not going to show us any gore. Oh, never mind. Here's that boy's head. Yeah, we got an arm over there. And someone put a hand on a pole. And so everyone knows who Wednesday Addams is, but in this, they were like coming up on an accident, and she sort of could see what happens. She's either telepathic or she just got like really good vision. She was like, the guy broke his neck, and he did. That's why she's in the gifted schools. She's a telepathic. Some Magneto kid actually tried to kill her by throwing her up against the wall till boom, this werewolf Beetlejuice. Remember when Beetlejuice became a snake? That's what he looks like, but on a werewolf's body. They'll score you major points with the girl, like saving her life, but that boy had it coming for sure. They call this the Hyde creature, and he obviously has a crush on Wednesday, Jenna Ortega, like everybody does. He's got her back so far. This Hyde monster is no good guy either, because I guess when he's not saving Wednesday, he's killing a couple of randos. Wednesday's telepath powers actually can transport you into the memories, I guess, of your great aunt who grew up in like Pilgrim times. The Pilgrim days where, you know, people just burned witches and stuff, and they got a whole town together like, alright, we're gonna burn everybody here. This is one of the most evil sort of Darth Vader, Kylo Ren sort of dudes on the show, so he does show up later. And in each one of these things, you gotta have like a bum. Because you go like, man, we gotta kill somebody who has no consequence to it. Yeah, sure, a bum. He has a professional grade camera. I don't know, man. Maybe he just dresses like a bum. That's his costume. But the monster shows up. It takes a whole bunch of photos. Almost like how Spider-Man got like photos of himself. Wednesday goes snooping around in the morgue and finds a couple of bodies, but those aren't like considered body reveals. They died because, I don't know, they're just in there. Old age or some shit. But here's the most surprising thing. The mortician actually committed suicide, and it happened totally off screen. Somebody put gum over the video lenses and the cover-up continues. In this sort of subplot episode, when they're sort of blaming Gomez for a death of this guy like way back in the day, Wednesday had a vision that the dad actually gave that guy poison, like, you kill that boy Gomez, poison the punch bowl and kill everybody. But in a goof, he accidentally fucked up the poison and killed himself. Whoops. She told the mayor over and over, like, hey, look into this family, until the mayor's like, all right, I think I've gone to something. This whole family's dead, except this little girl who drowned in Europe, or supposedly Christina Ricci. This sort of confirmed a theory. All right, let's get into it. The sheriff actually is part of it, dude. Set him up to protect his boy. But we don't know that yet. But right there, that's a clear setup. Boom! And running somebody over, yeah, it's gonna mess you up, but it would kill you unless you go under the wheels. But then he had like this like Giallo sort of death of like this mysterious figure with like black gloves actually unplugging the life support machine. Come on, man, you haven't got security in your place? See, after Wednesday talks to somebody, they're going to die. That's why it's like, oh shit, the therapist, she told everything to the therapist. She hears a noise coming from the bathroom. And of course, she has to investigate it, right? You can't let a strange noise go. And boom, High Monster comes up, and it's an off-screen death, but come on, man, like, chew her head off. Then we got a big reveal. Christina Ricci, the teacher, is actually that lost daughter they said drowned. She pops up, kills the dean for asking too many questions, got a poison dart. She's like a botanist, so I guess she knows how to make like all that homemade poisons or stuff. Stabbed her in the neck, and that does her. Remember that piece of crap earlier who actually like burned a whole village of people for having special powers? Well, he actually got resurrected, Crackstone, and yeah, he looked like a leprechaun ghost sort of guy. Maybe like something out of Ghostbusters, really. But, right, Wednesday was able to stab him in the chest, I guess like vampire rules, and then he threw up a bunch of smoke and fire and exploded. This big bad guy got resurrected to only be around for like 15 minutes. Yeah, so this whole season was very Harry Potter-like. And the ring falling to the ground, you're like, oh man, season 2, he's got to pick that up and get resurrected again. So I guess school is out. She gets finally a phone as a gift, and then all of a sudden she's getting this mysterious text that she has this crazy stalker after her. And you know how crazy stalker Ghostface do. They gotta give you a gift that you dying. All bad guys are accounted for already, so this is like a new bad guy for season 2. And then the hide monster's actually being transported. They got him all chained up, and then he turns into the monster again. But man, you're supposed to be ready for that. Shoot him in the face.